Welcome to another meditation in the Tranquility Series. Make your way into a position that is comfortable to you to begin your practice today. Be present by noticing what it is that the body is doing to settle into this stillness. After a few breaths in this position of stillness, let the eyes close. Let's begin by tuning into the breath that we are already breathing, establishing a grounding rhythm that we can always come back to at any time during the meditation. Not changing anything about the breath here, instead being aware of its continual presence and the pattern of each inhale and exhale. Settle your focus on the feeling of fresh air entering through the nose or the mouth. Now, settling the focus on the feeling of the expansion and contraction of the lungs. Wherever it is that you feel that, maybe through the rib cage, maybe in the abdomen. Now, transitioning this focus on the breath to the release of the air. On each exhale, letting the muscles fall into a deeper state of relaxation. Today we explore the impermanence of this world and the juxtaposition of the permanence of God. Change in our lives, especially unpredictable change or change out of our control, although inevitable, can bring with it overwhelming feelings. Consider what change you are faced with in this season of life. Where can you find acceptance of that change in this moment? Keep in mind that this practice of acceptance will not come all at once, right away, automatically. Just exploring here what it might feel like to find acceptance of impermanence as a force, as it can bring a sense of comfort and understanding into our lives. We are also reminded that true peace comes from God. In regards to change, we can find this peace in the knowledge that God is permanent and unlimited in what He can do. We can let go of the need to know everything and instead trusting our lives to God. Simply be present. Be here in this moment. God is permanent and unlimited in what He can do. In His permanence, we find strength to navigate through life's impermanence. Become mindful now of the unchanging force of gravity and your connection with the surface beneath you. Find comfort in the unchanging constant of the breath. After each breath in, there will come a breath out, and then another breath in will follow. Now we pray. Follow along with my prayer, or take a moment in your own prayer. Lord, I rejoice in your permanence. You never leave me. You continue to love me, even when I sin against you. Your promises hold true through the end of days. Guide me as I navigate change and impermanence. And continue to produce peace and tranquility in my heart. End your prayer by praying for anything else on your heart today. Continue to sit in stillness here, but without any object of focus. Instead, notice and observe what happens physically. What is the body feeling? What happens mentally? What is the mind thinking about? What happens emotionally? What are you feeling in this moment? what happens spiritually after praying and communicating with God. As this practice comes to a close, we will read Paul's final greetings in his second letter to the Thessalonians, chapter 3, verse 16. Now, may the Lord of peace himself give you his peace at all times and in every situation. The Lord be with you all. Return back to the mindfulness of the breath one last time. Experiencing the intake of the fresh air and sitting with the movement of the lungs for the next few moments before we return to a fast-paced world full of change. Begin to find movement in the body, slowly and gently at first, as the body has been still for quite some time. And when you are ready, open the eyes. And as your day continues, find moments to inhale tranquility and exhale fear.